everyone and welcome back. Today we're going to be watching some more The Originals. We're at Season 1, Episode 12. And this one is titled Dance Back from the Dead. Is Davina coming back? Let's just get back into it. Oh, we're going back.
Clara Summerlin, will you come on? We're gonna miss everything.
The city your forefathers left you is now overrun by pirates, beasts, and vampires. We'll punish your enemies for their greed. In return, you will accept my family into your coven, and me as your leader.
Gentlemen, make yourselves at home. Mayor O'Connell appears to be running late, but there's much to discuss, so I shall begin.
One moment, please, brother. Tell me, how will it benefit the witches?
I am sorry, this is a private meeting.
Yes, for kings of the city. But I too am a king, and I have rules.
I'm impressed. You're either quite ambitious or quite mad. What's your name, mate?
I am Alphonse Belatunde Delgado. Babatunde to my followers. I brought a gift. I await our next gathering.
Well, I suppose we'll need a new mayor.
This guy just showed up and he killed the mayor.
I hope you'll all welcome home Thierry. Welcome home, mate.
You're in a good mood. Should visit Mystic Falls more often.
As much as I might like to, I have pressing responsibilities here.
Wait.
As much as...
You're in a good mood. Should visit Mystic Falls more often.
If you want to stop a bully, you need the power to stand up to them.
I expect such behavior from Klaus. It's so very disappointing when it comes from you, Rebecca. Do you not see that in his way he's making an effort here? He's invited us back into our family home. He yearns for our family to be reunited.
Yes, he's in a brilliant mood now, but for how long? It's his trick, Elijah. He lulls you into a false sense of camaraderie and kinship, and then he turns on you like a snake.
If you cannot support him, then at least do nothing to provoke him.
Fire hygiene.
No, you'd rather sit wallowing in sorrow for your lost little friend.
Don't push me right now.
I am sorry Davina's gone, okay? I'm sorry. But this mournful attitude is unworthy of you, and it's boring to me.
Hey guys, we got a problem. We came to mess with the witches, just like you said. And these two, they went missing.
That mark is tied to some bad mojo. Any of y'all got any brains, you'll head back to the compound and stay the hell out of this.
We made a deal. And if it screws things up for your brother, I'm all for it. Though to be honest, this stuff makes my skin crawl. I've never seen anything like this.
I have. A long time ago.
Mademoiselle Michelson.
That's not possible.
Sure it is, Sherry. It's magic.
Let me tell you a story about someone who went up against Klaus.
Flashbacks.
This was right after I returned from World War I. I've been trying to get away from New Orleans for a while.
Marcel!
But
Who gave you
something kept
permission
calling me back.
to look like this?
You invited him here.
He looks like a gangster,
We're not
man.
savages, are we?
Badass gangster.
Thank you
Look at him.
for accepting our
He's just like-
invitation and welcome.
I didn't get it at first. Klaus was the one who wanted to go to war. So why was he inviting his enemy into his home? Why be so generous to someone who he's gonna have to kill? But see, that's the thing. It was all part of Klaus's plan. He was sussing the guy out, learning his weaknesses, his strengths, getting him to let his guard down.
What the fuck's he doing? He's taking the power?
It is done.
Taking her power?
Power of the original sister flows through me.
And will that be enough to make Klaus suffer?
I will hurt Klaus Mikaelson as he hurt me. When I am done, he will wish that he could die.
Rebecca's not answering her calls.
You worried about whoever killed those daywalkers still being out there?
Frankly, I'm worried that she has something to do with this. She's very displeased with me, Klaus. Perhaps even conspiring. You can even tell me what you know. I can distribute tiny pieces of you throughout the quarter.
She asked me to keep an eye out on witch stuff. I found something. When I showed her, we were jumped by some guy. He desiccated her with his touch.
Like a coward, you left her.
What was I supposed to do? Fight some warlock that took out an original?
Where was this exactly?
He's got a point,
The
man.
docks.
I'm coming with you.
No, stay here. Compound is safe.
Rebecca's in trouble. I'm going.
You do not leave my sight. Do you understand?
You know,
Yeah.
no one was safe. Not the humans in the faction. Not the Guerrero werewolves. He even went after the witches who opposed him. Elijah offered a truce.
He's
He
crazy.
gave his word.
Which, of course, begs the question, what would happen were that power to be taken away if those sons, whose lives you depend on, were suddenly struck down?
Oh,
What of that power then? I will kill you for this. I cannot be killed. You, however,
That's horrible.
Up to Klaus, it's just business.
Or Marcellus.
oh, hey,
You remain always in the shadow of your father.
your father?
Climb out from beneath it, will you? So you can die like a man.
Someone's channeling her. Typically, it's a lethal process, but because she's an original, she can't die.
So that's like endless power.
She's an endless source of power.
Yeah.
So what are we supposed to do?
God, that's so cool, though.
Sins of the father are paid for by the son. I would take pleasure in telling Klaus how you die.
I remember killing you. I rather relished it.
What a joy it is
it
to
was his
relive fond
plan.
memories. I can crush you before the eyes of your son, and then I will consume you both.
Consume?
What about the blood of a witch?
Do you have the blood of a witch?
Can you come over? What?
I need a favor.
The baby. She's a quarter witch.
Come on. Time sensitive. Okay. How do we wake her? Oh, we just take her out of there? Ah! Oh. Come on. Take him. He's like, man, I'd like to get a taste of that.
Suppose Papa Tunde is marking his territory. I'm told you saw him as well.
Yeah. Brought up a lot of memories.
Memories that are best left buried.
Rose babes. Do you like roses?
I'm the one who brought Tunde to town.
Why would you do that?
I made some inquiries while I was abroad. I wanted the most dangerous witch anyone could find.
Why on earth would you do that?
For you. I figured if someone as bad as Tunde comes in, maybe Klaus gets chased off.
Klaus has killed 1,000 Tundes. All his life, there's only ever been one man he has truly feared. My father, Mikael.
The vampire who hunts vampires.
If he came here, Klaus would flee and never turn back. All we need is a witch who can help us find him.
So that's why he left. Back in the days.
I got no reason to help you, and I sure as hell don't have a reason to help him.
No, don't be difficult, love. You'll only live as long as you're of use to me, and right now your best use is to explain why a witch I killed 100 years ago has come back for revenge.
Someone jacked that power, and they used it to bring back 4 witches.
Oh!
Just not the right ones.
So that's
So there's
what
still a
happened.
chance.
He finds the one place with a load of vampires ready to be sacrificed.
All the people that walked out. Oh!
This blade now contains all the power I harvested from the vampires. It will do things worse than death, even to an original.
And are you ready for the final offering?
In the name of the witches of the French Quarter, it is my honor.
Him! I'm gonna sneeze. Ooh. Alright. So this guy was scary, and it was so cool to see the flashbacks and the fact that it's Marcel first who brought him to the quarter just to chase Klaus away because he wanted to be with Rebecca. So yeah. And he was controlling everyone, and I think he was kind of power hungry, if we can say it, but like a little too much, you know. And yeah, he even sacrificed witches that were against him, and he was claiming to like speak for the witches. And in the beginning I thought that he would be like good for the witches, kind of getting the respect that they deserved, and he was just like, yeah, we're gonna, like, the witches are gonna take back this town, it's ours, we deserve it. But ultimately he was just like, he was just like, if you're not with me, you're against me, and you shall die. But yeah, that was a really, really good episode. Every episode that has flashbacks, I'm just like, I just love flashbacks so much. Even if it's just one little thing, I'm just like, oh my god. And it was during the Prohibition. They looked all like the little hair on the side. We had Rebecca with the curly hair thing. It's just like, even sometimes it's just like the aesthetic and their costumes that they're wearing that make the flashback like so special. Sometimes it's just that, it's just to see them dressed up as this era, you know. But yeah, now it's Celeste that has that blade that contains all the power, and he said that it can do things worse than death, even to an original. So I'm guessing that they're gonna try and go after Klaus and make him pay, because ultimately Celeste has like a big vendetta against Klaus also. I'm not sure. I don't think she's gonna go after Elijah, because Elijah, I mean, they were in love, but maybe she thinks that he has something to do with what happened to her. So we'll see. But now the power is in her hands. And the fact that the reason why the 4 witches, including Davina, didn't come back is because, well, Celeste stole the power, first of all, but then she used it to resurrect 4 other witches. So that's why the others didn't come back. So the question now is, will we be able to get them back maybe at the end of the season, a little bit more towards the end, or just like last episode? But yeah, Marcel was very much affected by Davina's death, with reason. Like, they were really close. He saved her, and you know, they had like a cute relationship, kind of like big brother or even father, but it was really a cute relationship, and I hope that she comes back, but not sure that she will. And if she does, like, is she gonna stick around? Is she gonna still be a witch? Like, what's gonna happen with her? But nah, you know. And what else? Yeah, Klaus was very peppy this episode. Even it was nice that they mentioned it. Like, even Marcel was like, well, you're in a good mood. Klaus was like, I might or might not have had sex with Caroline, but yep, I'm in a good mood. The relationship between Elijah and Haley, Rebecca noticed it, and I think everyone noticed it, actually. That's the reason why Klaus is so, like, opposed to it, or he's just like, he gets mad when they are together. But yeah, I don't think, like, Elijah hasn't acted on it yet, so I understand why Rebecca is mad at Klaus. Like, she, you know, he messed up her life so many times, so she's had enough, you know. But to blame Elijah and tell him that he chooses love over, like, maybe we'll see flashbacks that where that happens, maybe with Celeste, or, but up until now, I don't, like, I think he's doing the best he can to, like, keep this relationship, or even his feelings, like, he keeps them in. Like, there's a lot of moments between them that they look at each other with so much, like, tenderness, and, like, you think that they're about to kiss, and then it's just like, no. And, you know, I think he's doing the best he can, but we'll see where that goes. For now, that was really good. That was season 1, episode 12, Dance Back from the Dead. Yeah, so we'll see what Celeste does, but I don't think she's here to play. So I'll see you guys for the next one, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.